So, welcome to the Eloquent Exchange. My name is Rashida. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Saturday, November the 2nd. I think time goes back, falls back in the morning. So on the 3rd. So yay. For those of us who want the extra hour back, tomorrow's our day. Yes. So, again, welcome. Today, so far the weather was started off kind of cool, but it's not too bad today. Sun was out. Wasn't too shabby. It's getting to be that sweater hoodie weather. So I wonder what are all the kids going to do that wear hoodies all the time? Because, some kids, especially the teens, they wear hoodies in the summertime. So now that they really need a hoodie, I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, so it's beginning to be fall. We're here in the Midwest, so it probably won't last long. It'll be a really quick fall, and it'll be flat out winter. Halloween just passed. I hope everyone had a great Halloween if you celebrate Halloween. We had fun. We stayed in our neighborhood, and they always go all out for the kids over here. So it was really fun. My youngest child was a police officer for the 2nd year in a row. It is what it is. And Dallas was he was one of the chipmunks. He was Simon. So it was pretty cool. Who all, or what were your costumes for Halloween? Send me some pictures. I'll put my email address up there. You can send me some pictures so I can see how creative everyone was. There were some really good ones on social media. I saw where someone was the gospel singer, the lady that sings "The Devil is a Liar." Yeah. Someone recreated the whole thing, and it was so awesome. And a famous person recreated E.T. Oh my gosh, and she did an awesome job. So that was really creative too. So yeah. So today I came on here to speak about something, here because we speak on, life, and we try to talk about it eloquently. And, we had what we call a family day for the Harper side, because we hadn't had a reunion in a very, 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 very long time. And it was a Williams Harper family day because, of course, my grandmother's maiden name was Williams. And I guess I couldn't understand how, in my mind, family reunions or family gatherings should be fun and filled with love, and the atmosphere should be peaceful and calm and just a safe and I guess I didn't understand how it started out as being um, one event which everyone was welcome to, and then it turned into only certain people could come to one event, and then there was another event where only certain people were invited to. That ain't family. I, family ain't supposed to be like that. So I'm trying to figure out, and I would love for you all to chime in. Why? Because, okay, you have like people that like to organize and people that like to, you know, people like, I ain't gonna organize, but I can fix this really well. So I'll bring that or I'll fix that. Or I ain't good at organizing. I ain't good at cooking, but I work for such and such, so I get a good discount. So I bring all the waters and sodas. Or um, I ain't good at none of that, but um, I have these big old coolers where we can cool the food, the sodas and everything. So I'll bring that. Everybody does their part. Like whatever you do well, whatever you have to contribute, you bring what you do, what you have, and you do what you can. And I guess I couldn't understand um how it got split apart, and that kind of bothered me because you have my mother passed, and when you start thinking about how life happens, it happens so fast. There's no, you know, it's just no room for the animosity, the enviousness, the jealousy. And I'm trying to understand, why would there be so much of it? Like it's kind of, I think there's a little bit of, well, it really shouldn't even be, because like whatever, especially if it's materialistic, whatever anyone has, you can get it. Now, are you willing to do what they did to get it is the question. Because if you're not, then I don't see why you're envious or jealous. That's I don't understand that part. But you can't sit up and say, "Oh, well, this person has a business that's thriving and I don't have one, so I don't like them." But you won't go to work. Um, this person worked their butt off. That's why they have it. Like you can't. I guess what I'm getting at is, why are so many, well, I can't speak on other people's families, but why is there such a division in the Harper family? It's almost like it's two sets of Harpers, and it's not. We all came from the same line. So I'm not understanding why there's no one's better than anybody. So I'm not understanding why there needs to be so much division. And the crazy part is that when someone passes away, everyone shows up like, "Oh, we get along." And it's like, are you the fakeness? Oh dear God. Mm. You know how people be like, "Well, when I die, bury me face down so people can see my butt," or stuff like that. Why are you going to this person's funeral and you just was trying to plot on their sabotaging their business or sabotaging their livelihood? You know what? Now you sitting here with people that actually love them and care for them and are mourning them, and you sitting in the midst of it. Does that give you pleasure? Like, I don't understand that. I don't know. And then there's the whole. It's like it's so many layers to it. Is I don't know if there will ever. I guess this is what generational curse is. Is this a generational curse? Because you can't, like, how do you move forward, or how do you get everyone on the same page. There should never be two family functions, whatever you want to call them, under the same name for the same people the same year. Like within months of each other. Like, what are we doing? You can't wear the shirt you wore to that one to this one. What? Why are we doing two? I don't know. It's just something to be said about that. Uh there's a disconnect. I don't know. Is there a such thing as like a family meeting? Like, do we need to air it out or talk about it, or we need to figure it out because that should have never taken place. Like, you don't pick and if we're related, you're invited. You buy you a t-shirt and you come and join in festivities. You, your family, your kids, your husband, all of them. There's no this one can come, but this one can't. What? Not. I'm not. I guess I'm not understanding it. And it's like the older people really enjoy themselves. They really like talked about it for forever. They're still talking about it. Oh, we had such a great time. It was so good to see people. I hadn't seen this person in over such and such years and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why haven't we had any functions? Why are we waiting this long to meet up and see each other? I'm not, too many people are being called home and we just don't celebrate each other enough. We don't spend enough time with each other. I'm not saying you got to spend a night with each other every night, but at least once a year, if not once every 2 years, because the price of things, and y'all know how African American people like chicken. Chicken done went up in price. Oh my Jesus. But so you have to, plan out the budget type of thing. You got to get that on budget, like what the food will cost and the venue and things like that. But so it may be more feasible to do every other year, but it should not be 10, 15 years, 20 years before we have a family reunion or a family function. Even for the holidays, everybody's like in these little, my family only sticks with my family. And then the family indicator only sticks to their family indicator. And then it's like, why? What I thought the holidays were supposed to meet up at everybody take turns meeting up at somebody else's house different each year. Even if you have to buy no knock to Five Below or nothing like that, but we're gonna keep it real. Everybody ain't got money like that. Even you can make a present. You ain't gotta just do a gift exchange. Make it all. Everybody give somebody that's a gift that's under $10. That way, everybody got something. Have a good time. Cook together. Play a few games. Fellowship. Enjoy each other. Enjoy time with each other. Nobody does that in this family. If you're doing it, if you're keeping it a secret, could you let us in on the secret? Because we want to participate. That's all I'm saying. Um, and then it's another thing that I'm not understanding why. If you have said people that have a little committee going that plan things, and they plan things very well. They plan it very well. They handle their business. Why or what's with we'll call them antagonizers that try to sabotage what they have going on. You want them to fail? Like you don't want the reunion or the gathering to turn out well? You're supposed to be there too. So you don't. Who does this stuff? Like you sit up and say, "Oh, they're planning a family function. Let me see how I can destroy it." Do you really sit up and do this stuff? Like for real? That's your goal in life, is to ruin your own family functions. I mean, do you need a hug, like prayer, or what is it that you need? Baptized didn't work. Need to go back down in the water, wash the feet. What needs to happen? What needs to take place? Because that's a whole nother level of deceitful, and just slow down. Like you see people having a good time, and your goal is like, what can I do to make them sad? Huh? I wasn't raised like that. So I guess that's why it puzzled me, and it just made me wonder. And I would, oftentimes I would call my Uncle Johnny about it, because I'm like, you've been around these folks longer than I have. What's going on? So that's my eloquent talk on family reunions or family gatherings. I would like to know, how are other family reunions or gatherings done? How are they organized? How are they ran? How successful ones, I should say, because I know there has to be some other ones going on that are successful. I know there's some hiccups in anything you do, but this was extreme to me. It was almost like it was purposefully done to cause division. And we all know that God is not into that. He ain't into nothing like that. So you can't say, "Oh, don't even do it." We don't play with God. So how do successful families handle or run successful family reunions where there's great participation, and all inclusive? Make everyone feel included, and wanted. There's no, let's not invite this person, or don't tell this person. None of that. That's just so unacceptable. And I'm up in age, so these other folks are way older than me. You too grown for that. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's so unacceptable. But yes, let me know how fun times are had at family reunions, because our family day was a great time. We had plenty of food. We had a good time. But it didn't make sense to have certain people, "Oh, well, we're not going to that one." And then it was like, "You can't go either," or "because you my child," or "because, you know, me and you talk." It was clicked up, and I couldn't. How you clicked up, and we all got the same maiden name. I don't understand it. I want to hear some positive stories of fun times, fun meetings, fun gatherings, not the deceitfulness, you know, none of the functions where you go and it's not a function to go. That's another thing. The holidays are not to air out everybody else's business. So you go to, "Oh, we having Thanksgiving at such and such house, and people come over, and you got people, oh, well, this person's son doing this. Well, this person's daughter ain't done this. Well, what? They might not have wanted anybody to know all that. Maybe that's why they don't come to these reunions, because it's like everybody know my business, and I ain't tell them. So I don't know. There's some layers to this. Maybe I need to talk to a counselor about how this happens, because this got to be generational, and maybe something happened that maybe I'm just not privy of that makes people act the way they act. But why ruin it for everybody else, or at least why try to ruin it? Because it clearly didn't work. So yeah. Um, Let me know how your family reunions or your family days or your family gatherings, especially since the holidays are coming up. Let me know how your successful events go. Um, I've had enough of the personal negative ones where it's so much going on in the background. It's like, oh my God, just throw your hands up because this is crazy. But then they want you to throw your hands up, so you kind of have to do. We're not gonna let the devil steal the joy. We're gonna just push through and get it done. So, but sometimes you just get tired. The devil shouldn't be in your own family circle. Is just what I'm getting to. Like, wait a minute. Like, no. So yeah, that was I think it's a generational curse type of deal. We're gonna break that. We're gonna have to break it because that's not of love. That's not. It's just not a. It's not right. It's morally wrong. It's just, who wants to go around and be with people that's supposed to be your family, knowing it's almost like, well, you got your guard up at your own family reunion. You grew up around all these people, huh? No. So yeah, please let me know about some positive family stories, because that's what I'm about. Can you send me an invite? Because me and my family, we come. We like positive things. All for it. So yeah, well, another thing is, now that Halloween is over, are we all just skipping Thanksgiving, throwing up our Christmas decorations? Because I think that's the thing. Everybody is so ready for Christmas. Um, it's like the Christmas decorations are flying off the shelves. Um, I think that's what everybody is purchasing. I thought they were going to wait till Black Friday, but I don't even. Is Black Friday even a thing anymore? I don't even think people wait for Black Friday to really purchase anything anymore, because I don't know. It kind of just, I don't know. It went away. I wonder if they're going to bring it back. People got TVs. Bring Black Friday to the grocery stores. I would camp out personally, especially the meat and eggs. I'll be sitting right there. So yeah, well, I hope you all have a great day. Have a blessed Saturday. Have a blessed rest of the week. Please, 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 as James Brown said, please, please go vote for somebody, whoever you like. That's your business. Go vote for somebody by or on November 5th. So you got till Tuesday. Most people have gone early, and the lines have been out of control. But get out there. Take the time. Take your book. Take your earphones. Listen to some music while you're waiting in line. Do whatever you got to do, but make your voice count. Let your voice be heard. And I will talk to you next episode. And please, let me know how your family handles or has their reunions and family days and celebrates the holidays in love, not in that division stuff, because we're going to break that chain. Have a blessed day. The Eloquent Exchange.